searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare. Don't stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say
and welcome to Shamrock Park for the second leg of the NIFL Premiership Promotion Relegation Playoff between Portadown and Annagh United. It's been billed as the Battle of Portadown, a very big game itself, and who better to join me than none other than Alfie Stewart, a man who knows a thing or two about big games involving Portadown. Alfie, welcome to Shamrock Park.
Thank you very much, Neil.
So, Portadown heading into tonight's game with a slender 3-2 lead following the victory at Tandragee Road on Tuesday night. Put yourselves in the manager's shoes, what way would you approach the game?
Obviously positively, they've got a good result away from home in the first league, which is absolutely necessary. They've got home advantage. They really have to just start really positively and go after it. If you start tentatively, you could have a real problem. We saw what happened in the Champions League matches this week. You know, anything can happen in these situations when the pressure's on. So I think they've got to be positive. The players have to embrace it. They have to really want this tonight. And you know, I'm expecting a good atmosphere and I'm expecting a tough game. But hopefully the Ports are up for it.
So there's two changes for both sides. Start with Annagh. Scott McCulloch's come in, Robbie Norton's come in. They're missing Niall Henderson tonight. As regards Portadown, Cat Mashigo's come in and Paddy McNally. Do you think Paddy coming in will deal a lot better with the long balls that were coming in from Tuesday night?
It's interesting, yep, very much so with Paddy coming in. Bit of experience, big in these games, absolutely massive in these games. And on the flip side of that, they've lost Henderson. Now they've no Henderson, very experienced as well. So yes, experience is key. Got to keep cool heads. You know, it's I was never involved in a battle or a tussle of this manner, but it's still a game that has to be won, or a game that has to be where they have to do the business and keep themselves in the Premier League, and that's pressure.
There's a big crowd in here already tonight.
Yeah.
Portadown obviously run the initiative where it's free entry for anybody, and it's the same for the stream as well. Do you think that could pile more pressure on Portadown, considering you probably get a lot of neutrals will come down tonight, or do you think the players should want to thrive on the occasion?
Got to thrive. They've got to thrive on it. I mean, I was thinking about coming up here tonight and about what this does to certain players, and I can remember playing European games, different thing altogether, because you're a part-time player, you're going to play against Europe's elite, as it was back in those days. You just embraced it. Big crowds. You wanted it. You want to see how well can I do here, you know what I mean? And what an opportunity for some of these young lads who probably haven't played in front of a crowd like this all season, probably never in their careers. Embrace the challenge. Go out there and want to absolutely perform to your very best on a real difficult, tough occasion for the club. And this is big, and the players should embrace it.
Cheers, Alfie. Okay, folks, we'll be back in about 15 minutes time before kick-off here, and we'll be back with the team news and whatnot beforehand. So get the feet up, get your cups of coffee ready, and we'll be back in 15 minutes. Cheers.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down. All around this empty town, we're searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hello, good evening and welcome to Shamrock Park for the second leg of the NIFL Premiership Promotion Relegation Playoff between Portadown and Annagh United. Dubbed the Battle of Portadown, I am joined by Alfie Stewart, former Portadown defender who knows a thing or two about big games. Alfie, welcome to Shamrock Park.
Thank you very much, Neil. It's great to be here.
Portadown, of course, hold a 3-2 lead following the victory at Annagh Road on Tuesday night as the Portadown team comes out to a great applause from the Portadown faithful. Alfie, of course, Portadown head into this with a 3-2 lead. It's a slender advantage. This is, I would say, easily Annagh United's biggest game in their history. It's also probably Portadown's biggest game in their recent history. What way would you approach it?
Well, Portadown, point of view, I mean, it's got to be start off really with looking to put that under immediate pressure. They've got the advantage after the first leg. And I imagine Annagh will do likewise. They've got to get back into the tie. It'll be interesting to see if they approach it cautiously. Both teams I'm talking about here, or if either team goes at it gung ho. It's just set up for something special, to be honest with you. And look at the crowd. I mean, it's incredible. This is great. We did talk about earlier about what way the crowd may affect. Annagh, not much experience of certainly of an atmosphere or a crowd like this. And likewise, some of the Portadown lads haven't seen this before. So, as I said to you earlier, Neil, they've got to embrace this, they've got to want it, they've got to actually go for it and do it.
Yes, indeed. So, as you say, it's a packed out Shamrock Park tonight, and certainly many people making the most of the offer on show tonight by Portadown. So here's the team news for Portadown. In goal, number 19 Jeffrey Barr, 2 Greg Hall, 3 Michael Ruddy, 9 Adam Sally, 14 Oisin Connolly, 18 Paddy McNally, 20 Stephen Taggart, 34 Howard Beverland, 37 Joyce Doherty, 40 Billy Stedman, and 41 Kat Nishigo. Annagh lining up with Owen Hughes in goal, 2 Scott McCulloch, 4 Lee Upton, 5 Jordan Campbell, 6 Robbie Norton, 8 Ryan Harper, 9 Peter Duffin, 10 Stephen Murray, 11 Craig Taylor, 17 Aaron Rodgers, and number 19 Ryan Moffat. Annagh, of course, tonight in their chain strip of all white, and they get us kicked off with Ryan Harper hitting the ball out the left hand side. Positive start there from Annagh. They pick up the ball again here with Ryan Moffat.
It'll be interesting to see what their plan is early on, Neil. I'd imagine there'll be early pressure, long balls, trying to suss out the Portadown defence, particularly in wide areas.
Certainly on Tuesday night, Annagh got a lot of joy from set pieces, long balls in the first half especially, and Paddy McNally's been brought in tonight. How much of a difference do you think he'll make?
Well, he's vastly experienced. He's been about a wee while now. I don't know if there'd be much of a concern about the fact that he hasn't played for 2 or 3 weeks, but certainly experience is everything here, Neil.
Early ball into the box there, but headed clear by the captain Michael Rudding. It's picked up down the left hand side by Joyce Doherty. Looking for Adam Sally, but fended off there by Lee Upton, who of course scored on Tuesday night. And there's that man McNally with a strong head. Ryan Harper with the header here, a bit of pinball there, headed back by Stephen Taggart, picked up by, but it's
good cross in. So looking to move it on the deck, get into wide positions. I don't know what you need, but this is going to be good. I'd imagine this is going to be a good night.
I hope it is a good night. Ask me at the end of the game. So of course, folks, there's no away goals at the minute. Portadown 3-2 up. However, there'll be extra time and penalties if needed to be, if it is level after 90 minutes. Headed by Howard Bevan. Oh, as Adam Sally breaks through past Upton, but it's gone out of play for a Portadown throw-in. Taggart cleared once again by Upton, picked up by former Portadown midfielder Peter Duffin, but won back by Nishigo. Doherty steps inside, back to McNally. Oisin Connolly looking to skip past Aaron Rodgers, but a meaty tackle there by Jordan Campbell, taking no prisoners.
Refs having a wee word, Neil, and it was meaty, it certainly was. Fair play to the big central defender, made no bones about it, just get up and get on with it, much like back in the day.
Is that something you think the game's lost nowadays, that physicality?
There's no doubt about it, and I don't think it's altogether the players' fault. I think the officialdom really, and the rules and the regulations and the administration seem to be more of a problem.
Owen Hughes with the long punt upfield, but it's headed clear by Beverland, and Stedman on the run here down Annagh's left hand side, being closed down by Aaron Rodgers. Stedman back to Oisin Connolly. Connolly on the drive here in the box, has a shot. Comfortable save there by Owen Hughes, but a positive start here from Portadown, definitely on the ascendancy at the minute.
Yep, both Connolly and Stedman looking to be very direct, which is a good indication early on. Always nice, Neil, on a match like this to get those early efforts in on goal, test the goalkeeper, see what he's like.
Upton looking for Stephen Murray, of course scored on Tuesday night. Stephen Murray, a former Portadown striker himself, so I'm sure that was a pretty sweet moment for him.
Yeah, no doubt. I think I was looking up, he scored something like 12 goals this season. That's a good total for the season.
Of course, Annagh come into tonight's game under no pressure. The Portadown are clearly under the most pressure going into this, but Annagh actually haven't been in good form themselves for the last few weeks.
Yeah, you're right. All the pressure is really on Portadown. There's no doubt that they're trying to retain their Premiership position, and the Annagh will be saying to themselves, you know, we didn't expect to be here at the start of the season. Didn't expect us to be here in mid-season, but here we are.
Annagh United, of course, formed in 1963, so they are the relative new boys on the block. A club that goes under the radar, I suppose, in Mid-Ulster, especially down around Craigavon and all. You know, you've got Portadown, Glenavon, even Loughgall. Annagh just sort of came from nowhere the last sort of few years.
Yeah, as I said earlier on, Neil, about whenever we were here, Big Ronnie always got pre-season friendlies against the likes of Loughgall and Market Hill and Tandregee. But Annagh were never on the radar back then, you know what I mean? But it's amazing what they've done. It's fantastic to see.
Portadown with another throw in here.
I think nothing much there really, just a defender trying to kick the ball away and
landed in a somewhat awkward position.
Right. But as you said to me earlier, Neil, it's going to be first goal. It's going to be absolutely crucial.
It was a fast and frantic start on Tuesday night at Tandregee Road. I mean, 2-1 at half time with goals aplenty.
Yeah. You know, as we cast our mind back to the Champions League games earlier in the week, about we thought first goals were in key, and when Man City got the first goal in their game, it turned out that there was more to come.
Indeed. Don't think anybody can ever argue about the entertainment value when it comes to football.
Certainly not. So Portadown making inroads here, just keeping the ball in around the danger area.
Oisin Connery being held off there by Ryan Harper, tonight's Annagh United captain, in the absence of Ryan Henderson.
We know all about Harper. We've seen quite a bit of him over the years. Can play, can dictate from the middle of the park, can play that role as of a midfield general.
Of course, Ryan Harper is another former Portadown midfielder. He was here when he was a young lad, 16 years of age. He made his debut for Portadown.
That's right.
Of course, for anybody listening, Annagh United and Portadown are geographically not even 2 miles apart, so this is literally a battle of Portadown. And it's not something you see very often, two teams so close together in a position like this with so much at stake.
Certainly not. It has added to the tension, it has added to the pressure.
It certainly has. It's sleepless nights. Rogers looking to make inroads for Annagh, but it's headed clear by Hard Beveland. Paul somehow managing to stay in play, but it spoke too soon, and it's now gone into play for another Portadown throw-in.
After a nice crisp first 2, 3, 4 minutes, it's developed into like a wee bit of stalemate. Nothing much happening. I think Portadown need to get the ball down with the quality they have in midfield. Get it down, pass it, move it, get it wide, be crisp in everything they do. Move it as quickly as they can.
Greg Hall, the short throw to Billy Stedman, who wins Portadown another throw-in. Back to Greg Hall. Mashigo looking for Stephen Taggart, intercepted by Robbie Norton, who's come into the side tonight. Catherine Barr finds Joyce Doherty.
Nice header.
Upton taking no chances there, and it's been kept in by Stephen Murray. Good play here from Annagh, but Portadown back in possession with Mashigo. Ruddy. Stephen Taggart adjudged to have handled the ball there, so Annagh will, I'm sure, more than happy to regroup here.
No, we're just thinking earlier too, Neil. You've got a team top of the championship pushing for that promotion. You've got a team bottom of the Premiership. So in reality, there's not much between these two clubs, or teams, I should say, at this moment in time. Portadown, the only advantage Portadown have really is that they've been playing against obviously tougher opposition for most of the season, so they'll be more battle hardened.
Stedman.
Chance to break.
Joyce Doherty.
Oh, it's a
Across
good
the ball for Adam Sally. He's got him on the keeper, but I think his touch has let him down there, and it's an opportunity wasted for Portadown.
And no flag, Neil. No flag. What a great ball that was. And as you say, his touch just let him down, right in front of the goal. A wee bit of a let off for Annagh.
Sally with the flick on again. Portadown looking to keep Annagh penned in here in the half. Oisin Connery's won Portadown a free kick in a dangerous position here.
Let's see this. He looked offside, to be honest with you, Neil, but no flag.
So it'll be the in-swinger here from Joyce Doherty.
Need to throw this in and test, see what they're like.
Doherty straight in the box, but it's a comfortable catch there by Owen Hughes.
That'll help the keeper. Hughes, he'll be happy having done that. An early catch.
His quick kick out has found Peter Duffin. Sloppy play there.
As I said, I remember Peter Duffin from his early days at Ballymena as a young lad, and he was very impressive, you know, and it was sad to see him leave Ballymena whenever I was involved up there.
He started this season on fire for Annagh, banged in a fair few goals.
Good player.
Yeah.
Good player. On his day, very lively, very hard to keep down.
Bit of pinball there, and it's resulted in Harb Everton taking no chances, right back to the Annagh keeper. As it stands, Portadown would be retaining their status in the Premiership, with Annagh remaining in the Championship. Portadown, of course, 3-2 up from Tuesday night's game at Tandragee Road.
As yet, Jethrin Barr's been untested. But this could be the first test here.
So it's going to be a throw-in from Craig Taylor here. Of course, Annagh very good at exploiting Portadown on Tuesday night with long throws. Here it comes again, into the box. Flicked on there by Jordan Campbell, but it's now back to the halfway line. Upton with a slightly ambitious pass there. And it's comfortable for Portadown South African goalkeeper Jethrin Barr.
We're just going through a wee period here of nervousness. Could be the case, not sure.
Good bit of skill there from Upton.
Confidence.
Takes cojones to do that as a defender.
Well, he's that's pretty confident on a match of this magnitude.
Harper with a bit of assistance there from the referee. Annagh spreading it out right to Craig Taylor. Looking for Stephen Murray on the far side, but just a wee bit too far, but he's done well to keep it in. Rogers. 1-2 with Moffat. Cleared by Greg Hall.
The bounce is going to be difficult. It's going to be really difficult.
Adam Sally chasing him.
Oh, he was in trouble. Just knew the bounce was going to cause him trouble there. Just knew it. And the second bounce almost let Sally in.
Adam Sally, of course, was on a rich vein of form there, and he'll be looking for another goal tonight. Hasn't scored for a few weeks now.
Yeah. That's everything for a striker. Goals, confidence. They thrive on it. Just like us old defenders, clean sheets were what we thrived on. Just need something to spark the crowd here just to raise the tempo a wee bit.
You can sense the nervousness in the crowd, can't you?
Indeed. You can, and that could and does transmit itself onto the pitch. They won't relax until they get maybe another goal on the chart.
Portadown will take that all day long, I'm sure. Doherty back to Ruddy. Upton. McCulloch finds Norton, takes the ball down, looks to release Duffin, but he's being called offside there by the fourth official. Sorry, the linesman, I beg your pardon.
Good vision by Duffin. Nice idea, looking for the quick release over the top. Portadown just need to look, just to get a wee bit more possession, keep the ball, just ask a few questions of Annagh. No periods of possession, allowing them to get control of the ball themselves and to get confident.
Hall looking for Stedman. There'll be another throw in here for Portadown. Hall finds Sally at the edge of the box, back to Hall again. Goes for the cross, but it's been blocked there by Stephen Murray. Quick throw in from Portadown. Taggart looking for the cross into the box, and it's resulted in a Portadown corner kick.
I'm on the other side of the fence tonight. For years you played down there and you're aware of the tension, but this is the other side of the coin, really. So it is.
It really is. I think there's a big time feel around the whole town in general. And this will have an effect on the town. In swinger by Joyce Doherty here, looking for Howard Beverlin, but it's gone over the bar there.
Probably needed less on it. Put too much on it. Have a wee look at it. And loses his man. Yeah, just too much.
Bit of miscommunication there between him and Sally.
Yeah. A wee bit worrying for Annagh in that Howard lost his man relatively easily there.
I'd imagine in a game like tonight, Howard Beverlin's experience will count for extra.
Yeah.
Annagh on the attack here, the cross into the box, looking for the back stick there. And it's gone out of play for a Portadown goal kick, despite Annagh protests.
Hall did really well there because all he had to do is just make it awkward for the guy coming in behind him. He's facing his own goal, he just has to make it really difficult for him.
So we're 17 minutes in here at Shamrock Park. It's still Portadown 0, Annagh United 0. Portadown, of course, 3-2 up from Tuesday night's first leg. So as it stands, Portadown would be playing Premiership football next season with Annagh remaining in the Championship. But there's still a long way to go.
He's in, is he? Yes.
Good defending in the end there by Upton.
He's been impressive early on then, Upton. I remember seeing him whenever I was working at Lockgall playing for Portadown's under-20s, and he was impressive, very impressive young lad, good player.
Old-fashioned centre-half.
Yeah, but as we've seen earlier in the game, not a bit afraid to bring the ball down and play a wee bit.
Hughes with the goal kick. It's won back by Portadown in the centre circle. Headed clear by that man Upton. Stephen Murray finds Norton. Cap Mashigo wins it back off Peter Duffin. Mashigo, of course, came on as a second half substitute the other night and had a very positive impact on the game.
Yeah, we need to see a wee bit more of him and Stedman on the ball. They look like two guys who can create something, you know, get things taken over, keep things moving.
Portadown slowly making strides up the left hand side, now into the box with Doherty. Shouts the handball there against Ryan Harper, but the referee waves play on as Ruddy was going to go for the cross there, but he's been cynically fouled there by the Annagh captain Ryan Harper.
Difficult one for the ref to give the handball on the edge of the box because it was so difficult for him to see.
Where's VAR when you need it?
I think it was outside the box. Well, he would still have taken it.
Exactly. Joyce Doherty and Cap Mashigo standing over the ball here. Tonight's referee Shane Andrews ordering Ryan Moffat to keep his distance here. Looks like it's going to be an outswinger from Joyce Doherty here. Oh, here we go. That's a short one to Mashigo. He's turned into the box. Left-footed cross there, but it's blocked there by Moffat. I don't think we're the only ones there who were taken by surprise by that move.
Yep.
So it's going to be the outswinger here from Joyce Doherty. Into the box, looking back stick.
Took it off the head.
Just took off Oisin Connolly there, but picked up by Stephen Taggart with a cross into the box. But comfortable enough for Owen Hughes in goal.
Just looking at the, as you say, the outswinging corner, but Big McNally, who's probably going to be the greatest threat, was probably too far advanced, to be honest with you.
Hard Beverton, headed by McCulloch as far as Rogers. To Campbell, back to Rogers again. Bit of neat football there from Annagh. Not so neat this time, but Portadown will take that all day long, I'd imagine.
No doubt, yep.
As always, thank you to our matchday sponsors. Tonight's man of the match being sponsored by Van Spares NI, and tonight's match ball being sponsored by the Portadown Board of Directors. Stedman looking in to get in here, but Jordan Campbell taking no chances. Connolly at the Greg Hall, first time cross into the box looking for Sally. Norton, back to Murray. McCulloch looking for Duffin, but he's been held off by the captain Michael Ruddy. Has been won back by Duffin. Ruddy, of course, protesting to the referee there that he was fouled.
He's not happy. Again, repeat what I said a few minutes ago. Portadown just need to get a wee bit more of the ball. They've got to just probe and not a great deal of possession to starve Annagh and to get into wide positions and ask questions, really. I'm looking at the centre halves. Big Upton has started impressively, and young Campbell, well, just looks the more nervous of the two.
Paddy McNally with the towering header there as Oisin Connolly approaches the halfway line for Salon. He's found him. Skips past Upton.
Oh.
Portadown looking to pile the pressure on here. Slowly probing. Hall finds Taggart. Picked up by Stedman in the box. Taggart skips inside. One back there by Harper.
Oh, he's a dive. That's it. Oh, my goodness. I would like to see that one again, Neil.
I think he may have bought the foul there, but that's an experience there.
Experience.
Glad you got it anyway.
Looked very much as if he had bought that one.
Well, it certainly bought Annagh a bit more time. I think they've definitely looked a bit more nervous than Portadown, but I think going into half-time they would definitely take a 0-0 because, of course, they only need to strike once and then, you know, it's game on again.
I think the coach will be saying to them, you stay in it to half-time, and then we'll see where we're at. And then it becomes a wee bit more tension-filled. Then it becomes a wee bit more nervous. Everyone, I'm talking about players and fans alike.
I think that's one way of putting it. That's putting it nicely. Rogers looking for Duffin. Taylor turns inside, spreads it out right to McCulloch, who's avoided the challenge of Doherty. McCulloch out to Murray. Takes a touch, first crossed into the box, but headed clear by Hart Beverin, and it's a shot, it's pinball about there. He's been adjudged to being offside.
Yeah, flag was up early. Warning shot across the bows from Annagh.
So it was initially the shot from Craig Taylor, and it bounced about, and it was Duffin, the former Portadown man, who with a slick finish, but thankfully the linesman had already flagged for offside.
Again, good in the away position, caused a wee bit of trouble, bit of pinball in the box, and thankfully for Portadown, it's offside.
Oisin Connery
He's in.
into the box with Billy Stemmen, turns inside, looking for Doherty at the back stick, but just a wee bit too far for him. Stephen Murray back defending, long ball looking for Duffin again, but headed clear by Paddy McNally.
If it's going to be critical there, I think Stedman should have been looking to work a shot line crossing that angle, Neil.
Well, that was something that Paul Doolan had said in his post-match interview the other night. A couple of times Stedman had got into great positions,
That was one of
but
them, yeah.
was hesitant to shoot, and then when he did shoot the other night, he obviously scored a great goal.
That was an all, and he's got quick feet. He could have created himself a good shooting opportunity.
Still 0-0 here at Shamrock Park between Portadown and Annagh United.
And it's very interesting. And I'm interested watching you, Neil.
I wouldn't mind if it's a bit boring, to be honest, as long as Portadown managed to get over the line tonight. Barr with a bit of a seismic kick there, straight up to the other end, but comfortably dealt with by Annagh.
Upton very composed in his defence. You know, that's what you need on a night like this.
I'm sure you can see in your screens it's rather wet now at Shamrock Park. Stebbing with a bit of jiggery pokery there, but it's gone out of play for another throw-in. Portadown still probing away here. It's gone out of play for an Annagh goal kick. I think they'll be happy enough to take their time here.
Yep. It's, as you say, the rain's coming down again. Makes it a wee bit more difficult. On a slippery surface. On a night like this, sometimes it's a mistake that can win it or cost you. I'm just doing everything to make things probably worse.
Well, do you know what? It's not as wet now as what it was on Tuesday night. It hammered down all night, and it had been bone dry all day. Taggart sloppy in possession there. Murray finds Duffin on the edge of the box. He's been fended off there by Michael Ruddy.
Ruddy was strong.
I think it's quite clear from what I can see anyway, it seems to be that Annagh are looking at Duffin as the outlet, and they're looking to catch Portadown on the break.
Yep, again, Duffin is experienced, he's got pace, got intelligence, he's already had one disallowed.
McCulloch. Ruddy fending off Stephen Murray. Doherty.
From Portadown's point of view, I would say at this stage it's comfortable without having a whole lot of control, if you know what I mean. You know, and again, I go back to the point I've made a couple of times already. They need just more possession, starve Annagh of the ball to actually make inroads and hurt them.
You'd imagine the longer the score goes on, as that like this, that the more nerves enter the fray, so to speak.
No doubt, no doubt.
Because this game, you know, obviously the two teams are very geographically close. That this could change the whole dynamics of the town.
Absolutely, it's incredible. You think about it, you know. Well, we don't want to talk about it, but if the result goes Annagh's way tonight, you've Portadown in the Championship and Annagh in the Premier League.
Complete role reversal.
Who would have thought it?
I know. Well, we'll try not to think about it.
And again, it's all credit to Annagh for getting themselves in a position to do this.
Duffin blocked off there by Ruddy. Confident play there from the left back. Finds Oisín Connolly, but not a great ball there for Billy Stebbin. However, he's chasing it down, trying his best. Looking to force the Annagh keeper into a mistake, but that hasn't happened. But Portadown still in possession here with Sally. Annagh now approaching the halfway line. But a poor pass there from Robbie Norton.
I think I can only recall, Neil, was it one shot that the goalkeeper Hughes has had to deal with straight to him?
It's pretty comfortable for him as well. I thought he's given the Portadown. Doherty still with the ball. The Mashigo. Annagh looking to break here with Robbie Norton. Definitely a wasted opportunity there for Portadown. Annagh looking to punish them. But it looks like it's just going to go out of play. Oh no, it's been won back by Harb Beverland. It was a good advantage played there by the referee, but Portadown, of course, not taking advantage of the situation. McNally looking for Joyce Doherty, but I think that was a bit ambitious.
Detect a wee bit of nervousness creeping into Portadown's play, hurrying things. First 5 minutes looked bright, looked as if they wanted to keep it and move it. It's not happening now.
Brian Harper using his experience again to get a foul there off Adam Sally. Greg Hall with the clearance.
Certainly, both goalkeepers were pretty happy with the fact that they've had little or nothing to do.
I think as we approach half-time that Annagh were probably the happier of the two sides at the minute.
I'm just thinking that. I'm just thinking what the two managers will be saying at half-time. I would imagine Paul Dillon will be expecting a wee bit more urgency from the Ports. I think the Annagh will be pretty happy. They'll know they only need one to get them back into it. They've been close on an occasion. And I repeat what I said earlier, Portadown look to be getting the more nervous of the two. No real problems as such as yet.
But it only takes one mistake and Annagh will be in.
Yeah. And here comes this long throw.
Long throw into the box. Shades of Roy Delap there, but comfortably dealt with by Harb Beverland. Oisín Connolly's won Portadown a throw-in.
I think Hard has taken a knock. he's a pretty tough, robust character, so he doesn't go down for nothing.
He's
hurt. He looks hurt, Neil.
He's certainly been through the wars in his career.
He's a tough guy.
A very experienced defender who's done very well since he's came into Portadown.
He's got blood in around the mouth, so he took a blow to the teeth or the lip. Yeah. Never pleasant. I can remember once taking a blow to the top of the head and getting what I would call cold stitches at half time. And that was awful. Dr. Trevor Dixon said to me, he says, be prepared for this. So I'm going to pull tight. And 3 stitches in the top of your knapper, and it was play on. And
can't see that happening nowadays.
I wince when I think about it, mate.
Greg Hall with the throw-in. McNally holding off Duffin. It's going to be a throw-in to Annagh United.
Yeah. I do think, Paul, he'll be asking more, definitely be asking more of his players at half-time. They need to do more. They need to carry the fight more to the Annagh, because they're allowing them now to just encroach and get just a wee bit more joy in the Port's half. And this long throw is a problem.
And again, long throw into the box. Upton still in possession here at the edge of the box here, having a shot. And it's taken a deflection. It's going to be a corner kick to Annagh United.
Yeah, there's been a wee pattern just in the last 10 or 15 minutes. There's been more, not only action, but more play just in the Portadown half. And again, it's an indication of that nervousness we're talking about, Neil. It's happening. It's happening.
So it's going to be an outswinger here from Robbie Norton, headed by Stephen Taggart, once again by Micah Ruddy, and a scuff shot there from Craig Taylor, but he remains in possession. Jocelyn with Billy Stebbin, who comes away with the ball, looks to skip past Stephen Murray, and he's won Portadown a throw-in. Good play there from Steadman.
Yeah.
Jethron Barr finds Joyce Doherty. Subsequently finds Sally. Sally taking on McCulloch here down the left-hand side. Left-footed cross, looking for Doherty, but well read again by Upton.
He's had a good half. Upton's played really well. Cool, calm, defended well. It's a game that's crying out, need for somebody to just take the ball and just go and do, make something happen. Make something happen.
It's definitely a game that's been lacking a creative spark.
Yeah.
But will Portadown spark into life here with a throw in from Micah Ruddy, finds Sally, back to Ruddy again. Easy enough there for Upton. Another throw into Portadown here. It's a good defending there from McCulloch. Ruddy finds Sally, turns into the box. Sally looking for Ruddy again, left-footed cross.
Nobody really, was it?
Easy enough there for Robbie Norton. Once again looking for Peter Duffin with the long ball. Well read there by Howard Beverland. Finds Steadman, chested down to Oisin Connery. It's once again good defending there from the Annagh left back Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, they'll be happy. They'll be very happy at half time. No real alarms defensively. I thought, as I said to you earlier on, young Campbell was looking a wee bit nervous, but he sort of steadied the ship within his own game. Both midfields have been pretty quiet, you know, nothing
It's a
no
complete
real creativity really from the middle of the park from either team.
It's a complete contrast from Tuesday night because it was a lot more helter-skelter. Well, this is a bit more subdued, sort of brinkmanship, so to speak. Who's going to blink first?
First leg, it's frantic. You know you've got another bite at the cherry if things go wrong, you know. But if it stays the same into the latter stages of the game, something has to change. Annagh have to go for it. Ports have to survive it. The best way of surviving that is to go on the offensive.
Gung ho.
It's strangely subdued. Do you sense the crowd subdued and nervous? I hate to keep talking about it, but
that's because there's nothing else to talk about.
I can't help but sense it, to be honest with you.
Sally with the cross into the box there, but no red shirts.
It's hard to know if the nervousness we see in the pitch has been transmitted from the crowd or vice versa. I don't know.
Hughes once again headed clear by Beverland, but ball back again at the edge of the Portadown box. Norton back to McCulloch inside the Upton once again, but I think that's the first misplaced pass Upton's hit all night. Doherty finds Stedman. Stephen Murray looking to break into the Portadown box here. Murray on the ball. Robbie Norton free at the back stick there. Harper, good tackle there from Billy Stedman. Portadown with an opportunity to break here with Oisin Connery. Adam Sally, but just a wee bit too far ahead of him there.
Just thought there's a wee chance of a breakaway, but goalkeepers haven't been, there's been nothing then. Just an indication of what we've experienced in the first half. There's been really no action.
It's quite cagey.
Very cagey. But I repeat what I said earlier on. At some point, it has to explode. At some point, something has to give. Something.
Annagh will have to go for it, if they're losing.
Go for it. Now, can they do that? They've been pretty controlled as well. I would say both teams have been pretty comfortable without really having the control of the game. Midfields have been poor, to be quite honest with you. No one has really stood out.
Jordan Campbell looking for Upton on the left-hand side. Good control there from the centre half. Crossed into the box. Cleared by Michael Ruddy. Hard Beverland taking no chances there. Portadown with an opportunity to break there, but it's bounced just past Billy Stedman.
Can't afford a bounce.
Stephen Murray. The flick on to Craig Taylor. Taylor being dispossessed there by Michael Ruddy, but he's won the ball back there. Good play from the Annagh forward. Stephen Murray with the shot. Ooh.
Wow.
And that's a serious let off there for Portadown. A great opportunity for Annagh. A good shot from Stephen Murray, but thankfully for the Portadown defence, it's just sailed past the post.
Harper, great pass, and that was a fine strike. That was close, Neil. That was close.
Annagh almost drawing first blood here tonight at Shamrock Park. A good opportunity wasted there by Stephen Murray.
I can tell you right now, Neil, that sort of trying to think what the both changing rooms are like. I think the Annagh changing room, they'll be more than happy with this. This tide seems to be turning ever so slightly.
Portadown, of course, with a positive start early doors, but Annagh have definitely gone into the ascendancy here for the latter stages of the first half. Still 0-0 here at Shamrock Park. Billy Stedman putting Campbell under pressure there, but well dealt with by Annagh's number 5.
This is a safety announcement. Anyone leaving the ground at half time will not be readmitted to the ground for the second half. Anyone leaving the ground at half time will not be admitted back into the ground for the second half. Thank you.
Doherty with the handball there from Upton. He's been clattered into by Sally. And there's another tackle there, and it's going to be a free kick to Portadown. I think Portadown may have a case there for a handball, albeit he didn't know much about it.
Minimum, let's go 1 minute at a time. 1 minute at a time.
Not really much he could do there, really, is there?
In the space of a few seconds, we had 2 crunching challenges. We had a handball. We had an exciting 5 seconds.
Could this be the spark to, get this game started?
Big Upton was knocked out of his poise, really. He's been pretty rock solid and comfortable. But Adam Sally giving quite a clatter.
He's being hit by a freight train.
I'm not a ventriloquist, by the way.
You see what happened? A couple of challenges, couple of robust challenges, and the crowd gets into it, and the crowd gets excited. And
Joyce Doherty with a free kick, but another opportunity wasted there for Portadown. Comfortable catch there for Owen Hughes in goal.
Owen Hughes will be delighted with the way the first half has gone. His back four is let me just say that it's a half-time whistle blows. I'm looking at both defences, and they've dealt with much of what's come their way pretty easily. I'm really disappointed with the creativity and both the midfields, and as a result of that, the strikers have had little or nothing to feed off, and that's the story of the first half.
Yes, so it's been a pretty subdued and quiet first half at Shamrock Park here. Of course, it's Portadown 0, Annagh United 0 in the second leg of the NIFL Premiership Promotion Relegation Playoff. As it stands, Portadown will be playing Premiership football next season as they currently lead 3-2 on aggregate. But as I said, it's 0-0 here tonight. But go get yourselves a cup of tea, and we'll be back in 15 minutes' time. Thank you.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of tonight's NIFL Premiership Promotion Relegation Playoff between Portadown and Annagh United at Shamrock Park. It's currently 0-0 here. Alfie Stewart joining me here on co-commentary. Alfie, it's been a pretty poor game, so to speak. If you were one of the managers, or what would you be saying to your teams at half-time?
If I was the Annagh manager, I would be pretty content. They're in it. They're still in it. They've caused a couple of wee problems without having really dominated any part of the game. If I was a Portadown manager, Paul Doolan, I may well have been saying to my players, wake up here. Let's make things happen rather than hoping that they're going to happen. Because that looks very much like what's happening at the minute. The players are hoping that it just happens, or hoping that it stays the way it is and they're through. They can't take that chance, as Annagh proved there in the latter stages of the first half. It only takes one break of quality and you're in trouble.
there's been no changes here at half-time for either side. At the minute, Portadown would be remaining in the Premiership and Annagh would stay in the Championship. However, 45 minutes of football to be played here, a lot at stake. Portadown kick us off here for the second half.
I would expect in the second half a great deal more urgency from Portadown.
Similar to Tuesday night. First half was a bit subdued for them. Second half, they came out a totally different animal.
Got to throw off the shackles here and the fear and just go and do it.
Norton with a header, but headed back by Paddy McNally, picked up by Joyce Doherty. Approaches the Annagh right flank.
Just need to think, as I said prior to half time, midfield just to get on the ball, dominant, people expressing themselves, taking the fight to the opposition and make things happen.
Michael Ruddy with the long throw, looking for Adam Sally, but comfortable enough for Stephen Murray. An early free kick here for Annagh. Once again, it's rather wet and rainy here at Shamrock Park.
Early test for the Portadown back four now. I expect the goalkeeper to launch us right in on top, ask a few questions. They've dealt with most of this pretty well so far, and here comes
Annagh with the opportunity here. Cross into the box. Ooh. Blocked by Mashigo. An opportunity goes a begging there for Annagh. Michael Ruddy on the line there, but it's sailed just past the post.
I think Portadown get away with that one, to be honest with you. It looks as if Michael Ruddy has headed that. What do you think?
I would say Annagh a bit hard done by there.
Although not an easy one for the linesman or the referee. First blood to Annagh. As regards chances in the second half. And here they come again.
Duffin. One back by Norton. Murray here on the right hand side, crossed in the box, looking for Duffin. Excellent block there from Howard Beverland. Adam Sally being adjudged to have been offside.
So we've seen the intentions already made from the Annagh. They're up for this. They're a wee bit more urgency, and that was a pretty decent bit of defending by Howard Beverland.
Scott McCulloch here to take the free kick. You'd imagine he'll be launching that straight into the box, straight into the mixer.
This is going over to the I think Big Campbell may well be his target, and Upton.
McCulloch into the box looking for Upton, headed clear by McNally. Harper, Upton once again, claiming for a penalty kick, but
he had no chance.
Absolutely no chance of that. As Doherty picks up the ball, looking for Sally, but he finds Craig Taylor of Annagh.
And all that first wee bit of action has done has made the crowd a wee bit more nervous. So it has. I think we have a section of Annagh supporters just in front of us actually, so they're getting excited.
This has been their biggest away support all season. Hall back to McNally. Heavy touch there from the centre half, but he's got away with it, and now Adam Sally looking to close down Jordan Campbell. Good defending there from Campbell, taking no risks out of play for another Portadown throw-in. Hall finds Sally inside the Oisin Connolly. Well, there's two balls in the pitch now. Taggart turns inside, has a shot. Well blocked there by Campbell. Annagh looking to break here through Stephen Murray. Again taking no chances. Route one there, picked up by Howard Beverland. Spread out left to Michael Ruddy. Roddy looking for Sally.
Oh,
Thought for a second there he'd beaten the offside trap, but a late flag there has adjudged him to have been offside.
Again, just an occasion the ball was out wide left, Neil, and didn't see any movement from the Portadown midfield to get on the ball, demand the ball, and to make things happen. You know, and they're sort of forcing their players to play it long.
Hughes. Headed clear by Oisin Connolly, and it's going to be an Annagh throw-in just inside the Portadown half. Craig Taylor looking for Duffin, once again won by McNally. Mashigo looking to bring the ball away, once again looking for Sally. It's a good ball, but well read there by Upton. Stebbin with the quick throw-in. Sally looking for Stebbin down the right hand side. Stebbin into the box, steps inside, looking on his left foot, picks up the Sally. Sally with the cross shot.
Again, in my opinion, Stebbin should have been more direct. He should have been more positive and just driving in there and either having a shot or flashing the ball across the box.
Six minutes gone here in the second half at Shamrock Park. It's Portadown 0, Annagh United 0. Portadown, of course, 3-2 up on aggregate. Ruddy to Taggart. Back to Ruddy again. Quick 1-2 there with Taggart. Good ball out to the right hand side to Greg Hall. Not so good ball from Greg Hall there, but he's been fouled by Craig Taylor. Certainly giving Portadown a good opportunity here to get the ball into the mixer.
Bit silly by Taylor, really. He's going nowhere. And now they've got to deal with a free kick. Reasonably dangerous situation here. Harry McNally.
Mashigo with the quick free kick. Looking for Connolly, but well read there again by Aaron Rodgers.
Paddy McNally and Hard Beverland will be not too happy with that. They're making their way up and we give the ball away.
Greg Hall taking his time here. He's found Sally. Back to Hall once again. Inside the Stebbins left foot, but a good tackle there from Craig Taylor. Hall finds Connolly with the throw-in. Connolly with the cross into the box, looking for Sally, but once again well read there by Owen Hughes, in goal for Annagh. Quick goal kick there from Hughes as well, but once again well read by Paddy McNally.
And the intention was, Neil, again, to get it down to the end of the pitch as quick as they can, asking questions.
Cheap foul given away there by Stephen Taggart. Definitely gives Annagh an opportunity here to be looking to exploit Portadown from set pieces.
Campbell's up. Murray, Upton. Good delivery here, could be interesting.
McCulloch over the ball here. Looking for Campbell with a flick on. That's went out of play for a Portadown goal kick.
You can see, Nick, you can see how Annagh have found themselves in a situation because they're well drilled, they're well organised. And there's a degree of composure about them in their play. There is.
Annagh, of course, who won the 2020-21 Premier Intermediate Division. And of course, finished second here in the championship, which surprised many people. Definitely punching above their weight. They've had a fantastic season, and you know they find themselves in a great position here to get Premiership football.
Just looking at the Portadown bench, Neil McCulloch is slightly more animated than Doolan.
You've played with Paul Doolan, you say he's a serial winner.
Yeah.
He won't be happy with Portadown's performance so far.
Oh, definitely not.
Connolly into the box there. Palm clear by Hughes just as Doherty was coming in at the back post there. A let off for Annagh United, who bring the ball out through Scott McCulloch. Annagh on the break here with Duffin, surrounded by McNally. Duffin with the cross, looking for Craig Taylor. Taylor finds himself in possession, not dealt with by Hall. Cross into the box. And it's a comfortable enough catch for Jeffrey Barr.
Yep, a wee bit more urgency from Annagh. No, Paul, serial winner. He'd not be happy with that. He'd be I'd say much prefer his boys taking the fight to the opposition, and as yet it hasn't happened.
Jeffrey Barr's long kick cleared there by Jordan Campbell. Portadown remain on the attack here with Oisín Connolly. Skips past Rogers. It's been firm but fair tackle there by Craig Taylor.
And not for the first time we have two balls on the pitch. The ball boys are over enthusiastic.
Multi-ball. Taggart. Ryan Harper looking to release Duffin. .56 minutes gone here at Shamrock Park. Portadown 0, Annagh United 0. As it stands, Portadown will be playing Premiership football next season, with Annagh remaining in the Championship. But there's still well over half an hour to play here.
Again, going back to what I said about the Ports earlier in the season, I don't see leadership in the middle of the park. I don't see. I'm more than happy with Howard Beverland and Paddy McNally at the back. Seem to be able to lead, and of course, young Ruddy. In the middle of the park, that's the engine room. It needs leadership. It needs people wanting to go and dominate and have midfield generals and people taking the fight to the opposition. It ain't happening here.
How much would Paul Doolan give to be playing in the middle of the park right now?
Yeah. He'd be creating, he'd be kicking, he'd be spitting, he'd be...
Annagh on the attack here. Ruddy with a slightly unorthodox clearance back to Jeffrey Barr. But you can definitely sense the nerves in the Portadown crowd here. A packed out Shamrock Park tonight, both ends. Full house here. Everyone taking advantage of the initiative that Portadown have brought in for this game. Free entry for everybody, free stream as well.
But this was all about the fact tonight we have a full house. This is what staying in the Premiership's all about. More days like this, staying in the Premiership, establishing yourself once more as a challenging team, and this is what you get. I was thinking earlier today about players that I won trophies with. There's players I won trophies with, like Mickey Keenan and Greg Davison, played here when it was hard, played here whenever they were down in the lower regions, I think, but also played here when they won trophies. So there may well be players out there who are struggling now in a relegation battle, who may well in the future win trophies at Portadown. You never quite know. You don't know. This is what the Premiership's all about. Big games, big crowds.
Hard Beverland with another headed clearance. Sally. Goalkeeper's come off his line here. It's a no man's land where Oisín Connolly hit it first time. Oisín Connolly, but it looks like he's just going to sail past the post there. Comfortable in the end.
Goalkeeper almost made a howler there. Here we are, we're watching it again. Poor header. Might even have time to take a touch and float it over the top. A wee bit of overexcitement maybe, chance.
The keeper thought he was Ederson there.
Yeah. Well done.
Jeffrey Barr with a long punt upfield, headed clear once again by Jordan Campbell. Campbell and Upton proving to be a tough nut to crack tonight for Portadown.
Yeah, must be a foul, referee.
Greg Hall with a long ball there, but to no avail.
I know you've been telling me, Neil, that young George Tipton has done really well in recent weeks and months. I'm looking now and I'm saying to myself, it might be time to introduce somebody like George to go and make something happen.
There's definitely an opportunity here for tonight for somebody to write themselves in the history books for both teams.
Absolutely.
Jeffrey Barr taking his time here.
Hard Beverland's influence and impact in the game becoming ever more obvious as the Annagh, basically not throwing the kitchen sink at it, far from it, but up in the ante a wee bit, and you can see the experience of Beverland, and he's going to rise to the challenge.
Campbell winning the flick on against Adam Sally there. It's going to be another free kick to Portadown there with deemed high kick there to Greg Hall.
Sorry, Neil, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, as they always, thank you everyone that's tuning into the stream tonight. I apologise if your ears might have been blown off you because we've had a few technical difficulties, but I believe we have viewers tonight in Sydney, Australia, Vancouver in Canada, Scotland, down south as well. So thank you everyone that's tuning in here, and hopefully you're enjoying the game, but I'm sure you're probably not enjoying my commentary anyway, but sure, as long as Portadown win, that's all that matters.
I was just going to say to you about what a great pro Hard Beverland has been over the years. Rock solid, tough, uncompromising defender.
A leader,
no doubt.
He's won it all in Irish League football.
He has indeed.
He's won the league, Irish Cup.
He has indeed. I remember him as a young lad. Seems incredible, like as a young lad at 16, 17, making his debut for Coleraine.
He's very well thought of at all the clubs he plays for as well.
A gentleman, lovely fella.
So there's going to be a substitution here for Annagh United, as Ross Hunter is going to replace number 6 Robbie Norton. It's going to be the first change of this evening. Greg Hall still down, receiving some treatment here.
Substitute for Annagh United, number 16, Ross
Just trying to work out what time is it in Australia.
12 hours ahead, so it'll be about 9 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. Breakfast listening to Neil and Alfie. The breakfast show.
Big shout out to the Macaroni Prince. Big views in Michigan.
Well done, folks, for tuning in. I'm sure you're nervous. We hope it ends well.
63 minutes gone here at Shamrock Park. Portadown 0, Annagh United 0. Portadown currently leading 3-2 on aggregate. As it stands, Ports will be playing Premiership football next season, whilst the Annagh will remain in the Championship. But as you said, Alfie, especially going on the back of those Champions League games this week, there's still plenty of time and anything can happen.
We all sat during the week watching those games and shaking your head at disbelief at times what you were seeing, but that's football. As I said to you at half time, Neil, this game at some point has to explode into action at some point.
Well, the blood has certainly exploded all over Greg Hall's head because it's spewing out of him. But I'd just like to give a shout out to Portadown supporter and We Are Ports member Tosh McElroy, who is currently watching in Abu Dhabi.
Wow.
Ports worldwide or what?
Yeah, it looks nasty. Let's get a nasty blow to the head.
Substitute for Portadown, number 5, Paul Finnegan, replacing number 2, Greg Hall.
So Paul Finnegan has come on to replace Greg Hall, who's obviously got a nasty gash to the head. So it'll be interesting to see, will Finnegan come straight in at right back, or will he change his formation a wee bit? Paul Finnegan, you know, has an opportunity here tonight because he hasn't been playing as much recently.
I don't think he'd change McNally and Beverland. It's getting away with that one so far. He'd continue with that. That one goal cushion is never enough. Never enough.
Well, Man City would definitely attest to that.
No doubt. I've seen too many of them in my time to be comfortable with a 1-0. Well, a goal cushion of any nature.
Paul Finnegan straight into the action here, jostling for the ball. Foul given against the substitute Ross Hunter on Cap Mashigo. You'd imagine this would be an opportunity here that Portadown, you know, really do need to take advantage of.
Paddy McNally again has walked up hard Beverland. These guys will throw themselves at this if they get a decent ball, which have been few and far between from set pieces tonight. Right in that danger area at the back of the 6-yard box is where he wants to put it.
Doherty with the left foot.
Just didn't
Headed clear by Campbell again. Stephen Murray with the long ball upfield. Headed back by Paul Finnegan. Port's in possession here with Oisin Connolly approaching the box. Has a shot from long range. Just past the post. Port's starting to threaten a bit more now.
A wee bit more that would do. A wee bit more invention, a wee bit more drive. Never criticised Clare for having a go, 30 yards, 35 yards, not at all. Used to say to my players if I was coaching them, if you see the weight of the post, have a go.
Well, it's certainly something that Portadown haven't been doing enough of tonight, like. Sally looking for Taggart there, but easy enough for Owen Hughes once again, who hasn't really been troubled too much tonight. Mashigo.
Used to say to the strikers and midfielders, Neil, was simply don't be coming in at the end of the game and not knowing what the keeper's like. You've got to ask questions. You've got to ask questions. Is he good? Is he bad? Is he indifferent? What is it?
Well, Portadown certainly haven't been asking the questions, and Owen Hughes hasn't been able to provide the answers, so to speak.
Yes, that's it.
Stephen, another great tackle there from Lee Upton, who has not put a foot wrong all night for Annagh.
Yeah, he's played really well. Again, I'm looking at Mashigo and I'm looking at Stedman, and they're getting quieter rather than having a more influential role in the game.
Ruddy looking for Oisin Connolly, but it's well read again by Rogers. Headed clear once again by Beverland. Paul Finnegan looking for Oisin Connolly with the long ball. Picked up by Taggart. Offside given there against Peter Duffin.
Approaching 70 minutes, Neil. 20 minutes to go.
Longest 20 minutes of my life. All joking aside, of course I'm looking at it from a Portadown perspective, but it would be a killer blow to the club if they were to go back down to the championship, you know, especially after what happened in 2017 with the points deduction going down. It took a few years to get back. We've got back, did really well last season. Hasn't gone to plan this season, of course, but it would be a hammer blow on the club if they were to go back down next season.
Well, as I said in a newspaper article earlier in the week, Neil, was that there's been so much good work going on, you know, the fans, the board, everybody. There's been so much hard work going on, and this is the last situation they really want or need.
Another great tackle there from Howard Beverland. Here's Ruddy, flicked inside by Doherty. A bit of good football there with Stedman. Doherty with the cross into the box, but headed clear once again by Campbell.
He's grown into the game as well, Campbell. Done really well after a pretty nervous first 15-20 minutes.
Shigo back to Finnegan. Finnegan looking for Adam Sally. Kept in play, but I think his back heel's gone against him there as it's picked up by Campbell. A lot of Route 1 football in this game. It hasn't been pretty on the eye. Brian Harper a bit fortunate there not to be getting his name in the book. He's had a couple of tackles like that today.
Oh, he did. Came in from the side. Clattered him, as they say up our way. This game, Neil, surely can't peter out without a fight from Annagh. Cannot do it, you know, surely.
It's
surely the kitchen sink has to be
definitely
thrown.
getting to that time of the game where, you know, they're going to have to throw everything at it.
Has to.
Because again, they might never get an opportunity like this again. And speaking for both teams, you know, whether it's Portadown or whether it's Annagh in the championship next season, you know, you're going to have Ards are going to come back stronger next season. Warren Point are going to throw a bit of money at it.
That's right.
You know, on their day they can beat teams. And then you're going to have Dundell under Niall Curry next season. They'll make a difference as well. Lockgall, you know, very unlucky. Did not have that points deduction.
Yeah.
Lockgall will be playing here right now.
That's right. That's, I mean, good point. Good point. It's a tough league to get out of.
Well, we know because, you know, it took us long enough to get back out. Joyce Doherty, left-footed cross into the box looking for Sally, but comfortable again for Hughes. Hasn't really been under much pressure during this game.
None. It's so frustrating. There's no real cohesion. There's no composure. I understand they're playing under a wee bit of, certainly a lot of pressure, but at some point someone has to take control and do it. I see players completely subdued in their play. It must be fear, it must be tension, it must be nerves. But that only invites the opposition onto you and trouble.
This is it, you know, Annagh are going to have to go for it here soon, which might suit Portadown, but you know, the flip side is if they were to get a goal, they would get that bit of momentum, and then suddenly Portadown are massively under the cosh then, so...
We keep talking about their Real Madrid, one goal.
Yeah.
The whole complexion of the game changes. And there we have a corner.
Corner kick here to Annagh United. Paul Finnegan heading the ball out of play. A few cheers here.
And the Annagh fans.
The main stand from the Annagh fans.
Something may be happening. Got to defend with real resolution here. You've got to stay with your man, do the job.
Into the box here from Taylor. Punched by Jeffrey Barr, not very convincingly, but Portadown in possession here with Adam Sally. Bit of a ricochet there, but it's been kept in by Joyce Doherty. He's looking for Stedman, but the keepers came well off his line there and dealt with it very well.
I can safely say there's not going to be 1 minute of this game that's going to be easy from here on in.
I think I've aged 10 years already sitting watching it, and that's not from boredom. Stedman flicked inside for Sally, having a shot.
Oh! Just thought for a moment it slipped onto the keeper's body.
Comfortable enough there for Hughes once again, but at least Sally has tested the keeper.
Well, hard battling, excellent.
Butler. That's a long range effort there from Craig Taylor with his right foot, but it's sailed over the bar. Definitely a warning shot there for Portadown.
Beverly's been impressive. Just coming and winning and being strong, and I'm watching him and he's pointing. Look, he's clapping, he's encouraging people, and He knows what's required here.
So there's going to be a substitution here for Portadown. Joyce Doherty is coming off and he's going to be replaced by Jack Smith. It's a positive substitution with Jack Smith, the winger.
Yeah.
Number 35, Jack Smith, replacing number 37, Josh Doherty.
Paul Dillon having a wee glance at the watch. 15 minutes of the 90 left to play. Campbell growing more into this game, doing really well now.
Hard Beverland with another headed clearance there.
Long throw, trouble. Really difficult to defend. Look how far the defenders have backed off this throw in, Neil. That's incredible.
Annagh are going to make another substitution here, which is strange timing, I think, you know, when they just were lining up for that long throw, but it's going to be...
Duffin's off, I think. He's
off. And he's going to be replaced by Adam Carroll.
Adam Carroll, replacing number 9, Peter Duffin.
Here comes the throw-in from Taylor. Long throw into the box, headed clear by Sally, but it's picked up by Harper. Now with Murray, Portadown closing down, and they can break here with the substitute, Jack Smith. Picking it up down the left-hand side. Turns inside. Looking for Mashigo, but well read there by Ryan Moffat. Portadown once again in possession with the experienced Howard Beverland.
Takes his time, well done.
Finnegan to Connolly. Looking to drive at the Annagh back line, approaching the Annagh box. Connolly into the box. Oh! And it's inches away from Adam Sally's toes there.
Thank goodness for a wee bit of direct football, a wee bit of drive, and putting the defender under pressure, just flashing that ball across the box, and we nearly had a goal. Oh, so close.
It was actually Jack Smith, the substitute, that almost got on the end of that cross there. Still 0-0 here at Shamrock Park.
Oh, here come Annagh.
Annagh on the attack now with Taylor on the left-hand side, left foot across into the box.
Oh.
Well caught there by Jeffrin Barr. "13 minutes to go here at Shamrock Park. 13 very long minutes. It's a poor kick there from Jeffrin Barr. Certainly not like him.
Keeper.
Howard Beverland with the header back to Jeffrin Barr. Headed clear once again by Campbell.
It's amazing. She broke the end of the game. You look at the clock every 30 seconds, isn't it?
Rogers being closed down by Taggart.
Beverland, like old head again, just letting it run right through. No need to do anything. And again, he's at his players, driving them on.
Jeffrin Barr taking his time here.
How important experience is in a game like this, Neil. I know you're an Arsenal fan, but immediately it springs to mind, and you think of like a Tony Adams in big games and stuff. You know what an influence he was. What a player.
We could do with Tony Adams right now.
Yeah. Just the leaders, people who lead.
Stephen Murray with the cross, but blocked again by Howard Beverland, but it's going to be another corner kick to Annagh.
People who lead even when they're not playing well, you know, they're driving their players on. And again, this is a problem. Good delivery here, and there could be trouble.
Craig Taylor, and will certainly be looking for Upton again. Taylor into the box. That's a goal for Annagh, but
free kick.
There's a foul's being given here. And that is a serious let-off there for Portadown. Another warning shot fired.
The referee was very quick with his whistle, Neil. Sure, I don't see anything. Will we get another replay of that, will we?
Was Howard Beverland being held there?
I'm not sure. Let's just watch. I'm watching Ryan Harper. Don't know. Anything obvious?
The only thing I can think of was Ryan Harper blocking Jethron Barr, but I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely a let-off for Portadown.
Huge let-off.
Harper again with another foul there, this time on Sally, and surely Harper is going to get a yellow card now.
I'm not sure whether he is or not. He's just going to get a talking to, Neil, which is amazing because I think it's about the 5th or 6th time.
In this half?
Yeah. He's putting himself about.
Good player.
Yeah, what a tremendous ball and header, by the way, for the disallowed goal.
There wasn't too many protests but from the Annagh players, so you know, was that a sign? But again, just happy that it's been chalked off.
Well, Jethron Barr ended up in the back of the net somehow or other.
Portadown going for a slightly sneaky free kick there, but it's been called back by Shane Andrews.
So all Ports fans breathing a huge sigh of relief. There's a chance to
Taggart into the box.
It's so.
Another header from Sally there, but again, not really testing the keeper too much.
This is going to ask questions that mustn't let it bounce. There it is.
Nine minutes to go here at Shamrock Park. Still Portadown 0, Annagh United 0. Connery looking to thread Sally through, but read once again by the excellent Jordan Campbell.
Yeah, he's grown into the game, hasn't he, Nick?
It's been superb, as has
really
Lee
well.
Upton. McCulloch.
It's gone. Well done, Michael Ruddy. Well done. Knew right away that the ball was overhit. Just let it go. No need to defend it. And again, Beverland cajoling his players, trying to lift them up. It's all about focus now. It's all about concentration.
Jethron Barr with the goal kick, looking for Sally. Annagh once again in possession here with McCulloch, looking for Murray, but headed clear once again by Howard Beverland. I feel like I'm just repeating myself all the time, like I'm on auto cue. Beverland and McNally cleared, and then Upton and Campbell clearing.
That's right. Nothing in between there.
Well, that's what you said earlier on. It's the midfield's been poor.
Yeah.
Another long throw here from Craig Taylor into the box. Headed clear by Finnegan this time. Stedman chasing Taylor down, but a great bit of skill. One back by Stedman, but Portadown very sloppy in possession there.
Just got to keep the ball in at this stage. Keep it, starve them of possession. But they haven't done it all game, so they're unlikely to do it now.
Adam Sally looking to drive it, but he's tripped over his own feet, but he's back up again. Hunter getting back to chase him down, but Sally still in possession here. Right foot across into the box, cleared by Campbell. Another opportunity wasted for Portadown. At one stage it looked like it was 5-on-3 there.
Yeah.
Strange bit of defending there from Rogers, and definitely looked like a handball, but
Wow.
if it's gone out for a corner, surely it's a handball, but here we are.
The linesman was right beside it. He couldn't have missed it.
I don't think anybody really knows the handball rules these days. I mean, it changes every week, but it seems.
It's ridiculous, to be honest with you, Neil.
6 minutes to go here at Shamrock Park. Still Portadown 0, Annagh United 0. Portadown 3-2 up from Tuesday night's game at Tandervie Road. Ports with the corner here. Are they going to play it short, or are they going to go for it? An interesting conundrum here. Looks like they're going to go for it. Stedman with the left-footed in-swinger. Doesn't beat the first man. Poor corner there.
Poor ball.
But it's back with Stedman now after good play from Taggart. Stedman, another left-footed cross into the ball into the back stick, but a great catch there from Hughes. Annagh looking to break quickly here.
Must be dealt with. Must be dealt with. Oh, referee. Surely, a linesman.
What's a mistake from Beverland, and Murray's in. Well, one back by Beverland there. Great tackle there from Murray as Portadown look the break here. That's poor there from Jack Smith, but a foul on Oisin Connolly. Another opportunity goes a-begging for Portadown. But
mistakes creeping in everywhere, here, there and everywhere.
An uncharacteristic mistake there from Howard Beverland, but a great recovery in the end between himself and Michael Ruddy.
Just a little over 4 minutes to go, Neil, of normal time. And for Paul Doolan, he'll be thinking mission accomplished. But still a wee bit to go. Anything can happen.
Finnegan with the free kick. Finds Sally's feet. Sally turns inside. Cross into the box. Bit of a deflection there.
Oh.
Steadman picks the ball up on the edge of the box. Steadman with a bit of trickery here. Bursts into the box, but
he's done well. He's done well. Want to see more of that, Neil? We should see more of that all night. We didn't see enough of it. Good. Steadman getting on the ball, having a go at the defender, getting himself a corner.
He was the danger man on Tuesday night. He was causing them all sorts of problems. He got an assist and then he got the winning goal.
Looked early on as if he was on it again, but then he just drifted completely out of it.
So it's going to be Tuesday's match winner Steadman to take the corner here.
Annagh with 4 up at a corner, Portadown keeping 5 back, so there's a game of cat and mouse here, you know.
Steadman with the short corner this time to Jack Smith, back to Steadman again.
He mustn't lose it. He mustn't lose it.
He's done well here, Steadman. Gives it to Mashigo. Picked up by Taggart into the box here for Portadown. Taggart with the left foot across. And it's a goal for Portadown! And is that the goal that has secured Portadown safety and place in the Premiership next season? I'm not entirely sure who got the final touch, but it doesn't matter. It's in the back of the net, and that's all that matters. And surely now, Portadown are guaranteed spot in the Premiership next season. I think it may have been an own goal, but had he not done it, Sally was there for the tap-in. And you can sense the sigh of relief here at Shamrock Park as Portadown take a 1-0 lead right at the death.
Looks like Upton. Yeah, that's tough on Upton. He's had a good game. Annagh completely dismayed. Port's jubilant. Crowd overcome here at the minute. They've waited a long time for something to shout about tonight, but they've got it. They've got it. And that should be it, Neil. That should be it.
You can sense the relief here at Shamrock Park. It's Portadown 1, Annagh United 0, and it definitely looks like it's been an own goal from Lee Upton, which is, of course, rather unfortunate for him, but it looked like Sally was going to tap it in anyway. But Portadown fans, can they breathe a huge sigh of relief? But again, it's not over yet. Anything can happen. So
been here before too many times.
2 minutes to go here at Shamrock Park. Portadown 1, Annagh United 0. Currently Portadown 4, 2 up on aggregate.
My, that goal was greeted with real joy. And as is the case nowadays, Neil, everyone looks to the linesman.
There's a few faces definitely leaving the away end here, but I think they're Glenavon fans, to be honest.
Did they come for the free entry or what was it?
I think they came down hoping Portadown would get relegated. But then again, if you're Glenavon,
which is more important to the money or
if you want, you know, if you're Glenavon, right, you surely want Portadown to stay up. Revenue on Boxing Day.
The derby. And the crowd get into voice at long last. Find their voice.
It's been a long time coming. I think everybody's been too nervous the whole night.
Yeah. Oh, it's a tension-riddled game, to be honest, Nate. It was.
Oh, it's not over yet. Campbell into the box here. Well blocked there with a sliding challenge from Oisin Connolly.
you know, when you do think about it, you know, the team that did look more overwhelmed with the tension was Portadown. They had more to lose, you know, and I think it'd been decent without being inspiring. But the Ports have looked nervous all night.
So there's going to be an extra 5 minutes at a time here. Bit of pinball in the box here. Harper going for it. Billy Steadman looking to break here. He's being hunted down here by Hunter. Steadman's got past him. Good bit of skill there from Steadman. He's still got it. And he's earned Portadown a free kick, much to the protest of
He's remonstrating. Yep, Hunter remonstrating with the linesman. He's a very lucky boy, didn't get into trouble. Again, Steadman. We needed more of that. Needed more of that all night. Nowhere near enough of what he can do.
Portadown 5 minutes away from officially securing their status in the Premiership for next season. Of course, Paul Doolan was brought in January there with the remit of keeping the club in the league. It looks like that's going to happen. I don't want to say job done just yet.
Yeah.
Taggart.
Let's be honest about it, it was a huge job. You know, it was a huge job, a huge task that they had to do, you know, because they had to change things, bring in some new players and get the players believing in themselves.
Cleared there by Rogers. Out of play now for another Portadown throw, and I'm sure Portadown will be more than happy to take their time. It certainly hasn't been pretty from Portadown, but from a Portadown perspective, you definitely take it.
Effective, yeah. Well, you know, again, when you look at the general analysis of the game, goalkeepers have been relatively, you know, quiet with regards having to work. My, how the fans could have done with that goal in the first half.
I think it definitely would have calmed a few nerves, but here we are. You know, we got the goal in the end, albeit fortuitous, but at the end of the day, they all count.
Yep. Just a wee generation of pace and a drive into the box, and they can't flash the ball, and that's what happens. That's what happens. You know, defenders can't get out of their way of a ball. They have to address it. Own goal.
And another foul there from Ryan Harper. You can see the Portadown fans heading down to the front of the stand to applaud their heroes.
Paul Doolan, for the upteenth time, has checked his watch since that goal.
We're deep into Fergie time here at Shamrock Park. It's Portadown 1, Annagh United 0, Portadown 4-2 up on aggregate here in the playoff. One last attack from Annagh, perhaps. Overhead kick from Murray there. Picked up by Taggart. Taggart, of course, probably should have been looking for Steadman there, but it's gone out of play for another throw-in, and Portadown more than happy to run the clock down now.
I would imagine everyone right around this crowd will be relieved.
There'll be a few celebrations in Portadown tonight. Sally gets past Campbell, takes it into the corner, being chased down by the skipper Ryan Harper. Sally still got it here, finally dispossessed. Annagh on the attack here. Cross into the box, but comfortable there for Jeffrey Barr. As we approach the 95th minute here at Shamrock Park, Portadown on the verge of securing their safety.
Unfortunately, the Annagh United, I mean, they've given their lot here tonight, you know, And as I said earlier, Neil, you can see why they've got themselves into a position of challenging for the Premiership, because they're well organised, and they look pretty fit.
And there's the full-time whistle from Shamrock Park. It's Portadown 1, Annagh United 0. Portadown winning the tie 4-2 on aggregate. Portadown securing their safety for another season. Big sigh of relief here at Shamrock Park. Jubilant celebrations amongst the Portadown faithful. A packed out crowd here tonight. Alfie, what's your final thoughts on the game?
Tough. It was tough. It was a tough watch, Neil, for you and me as Portadown men. Huge respect for Annagh. You know, I've seen, as I said earlier, you see why they're in the position they're in, but delighted for Portadown and all associated with Portadown, because this was huge. To stay in the Premier League, to have more nights like this next season. Look, we don't know who's going to be in charge next season. If it is Paul Doolan, then expect big changes. Don't expect a relegation playoff next season if Paul Doolan's in charge. But we wait to see what happens.
I don't think my heart could take another relegation playoff.
But as for these sports fans, who I know many hundreds of them, I'm delighted. It's great. And it's good for Irish League football that Portadown have kept their Premier League status, because the Ports are a big club, always have been since the glory years of the last 30 years or so, and I think a lot of clubs in the Irish League will be glad that Portadown are still in the Irish League Premiership.
I think you've summed that up nicely, Alfie. Before we go here, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's tuned in tonight. I hope you've enjoyed our commentary. As I said, we've been viewers in Scotland, Canada, even Karachi in Pakistan here apparently, Sydney, Abu Dhabi, you name it. So it's Ports Worldwide tonight. I hope you enjoyed the game. But like I said, before we go, I just want to say fair play to Annagh United. You know, they've punched above their weight. They've had a tremendous season. It's the biggest game in their history tonight. It was a massive test for Portadown. Portadown have passed the test, not with flying colours, but they've got the job done. But as you say, I think Annagh need to take a huge amount of credit tonight.
Absolutely. It's mission accomplished, and survival is the name of the game, and the crowd are rising to the Annagh and giving them the respect they duly deserve. And that was a huge effort, not just tonight, right across the season. And everyone taking the applause here. Ports players thanking their fans for it's been a great night. Not great as regards the spectacle of football, but boy, there was some tension there.
Before we go, Alfie, if you were to pick a man of the match, who would it be? I think I can guess who it's going to be.
Well, I thought Upton was outstanding for Annagh. Nobody, I think Hard Devlin definitely for the Ports. I mean, the longer the game had gone, the experience was so evident. And I love that. He's my type of defender. Yeah. He's rugged. He loved a few of those challenges, and he was there. He didn't go missing on the night, and he was superb.
Yes, I think I'd agree with that. I would give Hart Beveland our man of the match as well, and of course Lee Upton and Jordan Campbell were both outstanding for Annagh. But folks, as always, thank you for listening, thank you for watching. I'm sure you're sick to the back teeth of my commentary over this season, but we'd just like to say have a great summer, and we'll see you and Premiership football back at Shamrock Park here come on August. So have a good weekend, folks. Take care, and thank you for tuning in.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the